up the kisser. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's do this, says Randy. Let's do this, Randy. Still the best music we have.
Yeah.
Randy!
Good morning. Al is normal.
Or AI.
AI? Is that AI?
I think so. AI is normal. Good morning.
It's a.
Or the
Hello
Al.
I
there.
think it's Al.
Could be
Because
Al.
the I would have the
Yeah,
two.
it would have a dot, right?
Yeah.
Hello there. Hello, AI. Al is normal. Al's a normal guy.
Is it Al?
Al or Alvin.
I'm pretty sure it's Al.
Is there a girl Al name? Because it could be Alvin or
Allison.
Albert. Allison. Al is normal.
Mhm.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
How normal are you, though? You're here. Beep boop. I've come from the the totally real world. I've come to collect your ankles due to it being ankle tax week. If I take one ankle, you're weird. But if I take two, you're amazing. I'm sorry to say, but I have to take two ankles from you all. Well, look at you coming and spreading that positivity
Oh
around.
my goodness.
And happy ankle day.
That has to be the weirdest compliment we've ever gotten.
Now we know. Ankle tax day.
Yeah. So if somebody's like, yo, man, I want both your ankles, I'd be like, thank you. As opposed to running away.
I used to break ankles when I played basketball.
It's Al with an L.
It's Al.
This
The
way.
AI is very common.
Yes, but it's not an I. It's a lowercase
I see
L.
that. Yeah, it's Al. You're right. Good point.
Mm-hmm. Well, howdy, everybody.
How the hell are you?
How the heck are you, people?
Sorry we didn't stream yesterday. We didn't want to.
Yeah. Essentially.
It was a busy day yesterday.
Yeah, it was really busy.
Yeah.
I was tired. That was going to be like the only break I got in the day to kind of get caught up on emails and stuff like that. And I was just like, I don't want to stream. And so we didn't.
And then I did forget to tell you guys.
Yeah,
though.
that's the
that
was
was
the
my
thing.
bad. Yeah. So
Sorry.
I'm the dick. I apologize.
I know. I'm sorry.
We should have at least sent you an alert on our little thingy,
Whoops the doozles.
but I didn't. So
I am tired though.
I know what you guys want to say to me, and I get it.
For sure.
It's a lot. So how was the herbs and gummies? Oh, did you take mine off?
Yeah. So, Lori, have you done it
It's
yet?
a weekday.
I know. Who's getting high on a Tuesday night
Right.
or a Wednesday night?
God, this week is, by the way, is the longest damn week of my life. But yet it's going by so fast.
I know. It's
Execute Order 66.
here we go.
Execute Order 66.
That's it.
Our lights used to change.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to that? Why
broke.
does it not do that anymore?
It broke.
We are smart. We figured it out, even without collaboration amongst ourselves. Okay, good. Kristen, thank you for the care package.
Did you send a care package? Out of the both of you, my favorite is Redacted. No, you know.
Oh,
We all know the
thank
answer.
you. Are you talking about cookies?
Did you send him cookies?
I didn't mean to, but I sent them with a bunch of cookies.
Oh, okay.
And I think
Everybody got cookies.
I think I said give some to Randy, but I
Okay.
don't know. Well, good.
Well,
I'm
don't
glad.
tell Randy that. Yes, Randy, those were for you exclusively. Congratulations. You've won the prize of tasting Kristen's cookie.
By the way, I thought those cookies would look better. And I have nothing to base that off of.
Well, you thought, in
So-
your head, they were better looking.
So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, like I have an excuse. I'm going to make pride cookies for Lori and Teresa because they're going to San Francisco Pride. They're going to see Randy and May and everybody. I'm like, I'm going to make pride cookies and they're going to be amazing and colorful and all this stuff. And it's like, I sat down to do them and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like I was like decorating them with like royal icing and stuff like that. And they did not come out the way that I wanted them to.
Yeah, they rarely do.
Oh, thanks. Well, I also don't
Like-
get to practice very much.
No, I mean, for everything that I try to do, it never really comes out the way I want.
They are very tasty, aren't they?
They are delicious, though.
They're very pretty.
This is for AI.
That's too much.
for Al.
So anyways, yeah, they're a tasty cookie, but I don't know if they're pretty. Like, and that was disappointing. And about
I thought
halfway
they were
through, I was
pretty. I didn't
like,
think they were-
I'm ready to bail.
I don't think they weren't not pretty. I think they were pretty.
I didn't take any pictures of them, so I can't really
That's
like.
true, huh? Yeah, they were colorful and they were tasty.
Yeah, I
Oh.
thought they looked amazing. Thank you,
Yeah.
Lori. I need to get better.
Well, I mean, the more you do it,
Just
the
like
better
in
you get.
general.
Yeah. Just as a
and
person.
just like in life and all my hobbies and everything that I do.
Well, you keep changing hobbies, so
I don't
you're
keep
now,
changing them. I'm acquiring new ones.
I guess so. Yeah, you now mastered the clay making. By the way, is your cup here?
Randy
I thought I
shared a
saw you-
pic in Messenger. Oh, he did? They were tasty and delicious. Well, good.
Did you bring your cup with you?
I
thought
didn't
saw
bring
it.
my cup. I brought it downstairs.
Lame. She was
Go get
drinking
it.
out of her brand new clay mug
Go get
that
it.
she made. I couldn't go in this downstairs. I'll be winded for days. I still need to decorate the cookies that I made. I'm not looking forward to coloring the icing.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah, I hate that. And now you've bought a new machine that with which you are starting the next hobby.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not that I'm starting the next hobby. It's that so I bought a sewing machine. And the reason I bought a sewing machine is because my current sewing machine doesn't work anymore. And I saw that there's this place in downtown Vancouver that's like this little sewing shop, and they offer classes. And I've been wanting to take sewing classes, but there's been no places that have been offering them. And like the community colleges and stuff that I go through don't offer them. And I was like, oh, that's a bummer. And so when I saw that they're offering classes, I was like, oh, yeah. And it's for beginners. And so I was like, oh my God, I'm going to take a sewing class. And then I remembered that my sewing machine doesn't work. So I just bought a new one.
Just balling.
It-
Still don't have a clay little spinny pot though. That's what you should have bought.
I know I didn't buy a pottery wheel because pottery wheels are they're great in theory because you're like, I'm going to make all the mugs.
Yeah.
But then there's no way to glaze them. So like,
Glaze them,
yeah,
of
so like
course.
I can make cups all day long, but unless I fire them in a kiln,
It's the joy
they're
of making the cup, though.
undrinkable.
It's the practice of making the cup, though.
I know, but I've been practicing making cups.
Well, you're
like,
gonna stop though.
I
You should
know.
have your own practice at home.
I'm just saying.
Crow pun. A raven has 17 primary wing feathers. The big ones at the end of the wing, also called pinion feathers.
Mhm.
A crow has 16. So the difference between a raven and a crow is only a matter of opinion.
Heyo.
Heyo. I like your Pokemon, by the way.
Yeah.
I
so
know a lot of Pokemon. I keep forgetting that one's name.
It's Pikachu.
No, it's a like a Pikachu costume, basically on the
Oh.
Pokemon. It's a ghost type.
Like a Ditto? Where it's
Kind
like,
of like
I'm
a Ditto can
this,
become
but I'm
anything. Yeah, a Ditto
not.
can become anything. This is like there's an ugly thing underneath there probably. It's like a sheet almost. It's kind of like it's wearing the Pikachu skin. Mimikyu.
Oh, well, there you go.
Mhm.
Mimikyu.
Mimikyu.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice. I've officially, I think, faded out of Pokemon. Like,
Well, I'm glad I bought you that
I
new
know.
game that you've never opened.
I know I want to play it, but like, any game is a task. Like, I love gaming and I want to play it, and it's on my list. But like, I've got so many things that don't require as much commitment for as much time. Like a Pokemon game is like months.
Yeah.
If I start, like, I got to keep going. Whereas the other things I have to do take like a week at max. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll do that real quick, and then when I get time, bam, Pokemon.
Yeah.
But like, it just kind of about Pokemon. Like, I have my.
What
there's-
happened?
I think it's just too much now. It's too much, and too many people like it.
The thing is it's the same game every single time you play it. So
Yeah.
you liked that game. I don't
For
know why all of a
25
sudden,
years, yeah.
I don't know why all of a sudden it's too much. It's the exact same game every single time. Did you see the deals are still valid for the PS5? What
I didn't.
PS5 deals?
This photo is from my champion
PS5.
credits of Pokemon Ultra Moon, best ending credits. Also favorite Pokemon game. Well, I'm an OG, so I gotta go
There you
like
go.
Blue. Blue's my favorite. Well, Blue is where it started. Pokemon Blue.
You're my boy Blue.
Yeah, my boy Blue. I have to say though,
You can get a PS5 by the way for $400.
that's nice.
Okay. Anyways.
What is my favorite? I think Pearl was my favorite. I liked Pearl.
Why?
I don't know. It was like an upgrade from all the other ones. It just kind of felt a little bit different.
Okay.
And the new ones are good too. Like I like the new ones, but like because they're more open worldy. The last one was really good. I actually enjoyed like Sword. I think it was.
So you like all of them? That's what I'm
No, there's 30, and I've named 2. So, I think the Golden Pearl was fun. I think that was my good era. That was a good times. If I could, I'd buy a Blue or Red. I love older Pokemon games. The oldest I currently have is Pearl on the 3DS.
Oh, he's just calling you old.
I know. I was there when Blue came out, brah. We had to choose Blue, Red, or Yellow. I was like, well, which one are you gonna give me? You gave me Blue, so I got Blue.
Okay, so Lori says, did you pick out your bowling ball?
I did. Got a brand new ball, brah.
So
Gonna be
here's
sick.
the deal, Lori. I guess you told Nick to drop your name. It did. F all.
Larry don't give a shit about you.
What? Why?
Well, because I was supposed to save on
It's
the.
Like Lori's
I
like,
didn't-
make sure to tell Larry that Lori sent you.
I also didn't suggest anything by saying that. I wasn't like, so like Lori said you might be able to hook me up with the drilling fee. I was like, so Lori Saunders wanted me to say hi, say that you knew to drop her name
Right, yeah.
here. And he's like, oh, all right.
Yeah, well, that's what you're supposed to do.
$200.
You can't be like, you can't say, hi, I'm here. Lori said that you'll waive my drilling fee. It's slow key, like tip move.
Yeah.
Like you fold the tip in your hand.
That's
and you
what
go
I
to
thought.
shake their hand and you go, hi. I know my reservation is tomorrow, but anything you could do for me today? That kind of thing. You don't go, I'm going to give you $5 and you're going to look and see what you can do for me. There you go.
Yeah.
And his name is Nick. My brain is currently, write that down. Now we have to figure out what her name is.
I showed you a giant.
It's on the logo, brah.
It's I get it's small, but
It's on the About Us.
we haven't commanded hay yet.
Oh, I'm going to command hey right now.
Command hay right
You're
now.
going to learn everything that you need to know about us
Al.
right now. Hey.
Everybody commanded hey. Al. Hi. We're Nick and Kristen.
Hi.
We're a married morning radio show in Portland, Oregon. Feel free to join the conversation. When you see us put our headphones on, that means we're live on the radio.
We're not live on the radio anymore.
Well, we are, but you just want to see us put our headphones on it.
Yeah.
We don't go live
It's pre-recorded now.
now we just like every other streamer.
It used to be live, but we had too many technical problems going live
now
because
we're
we're
not
in
at
our
sea.
house.
Yeah.
And look, we wrote it down for you 3 times. I know, it's true.
Al doesn't read the other comments or look at the screen.
No.
He's listening.
Look, I get it.
Al's blind.
Al's in podcast mode. It's totally fine.
Understandable.
Understandable. You know what? I kind of like that.
Yeah. That was understandable.
That was understandable.
However, understandable isn't.
Yeah.
So yes, I did pick a new bowling ball. I'm sad about it, but happy about it.
Because
Like
it's not a fancy.
It's not fancy. It's just
Yeah.
a black ball.
Well,
which
that's your fault.
I
You
know,
wanted
but
a good bowling ball.
went to suggestions. I was like, "There's these 2 balls, and one was like super colorful, and one was black." And then like,
Agreed,
but they
Randy.
both kind of did the new thing. They did the same thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, I thought about Colleen. I'm like, my yellow pumpkinness wants me to get the colorful one because it looks dope and it's gonna look
Right.
cool when I throw it. But I went for quality over fancy. I got a hammer. My first hammer. I've been wanting to get a hammer ever since I started bowling. So, well, my favorite between you two, Nick is my favorite dude. Chris is my favorite normal human. Hint, hint, Nick. So I'm not a.
That's okay. I've never played a Pokemon game. It's probably best that you pick the Poke Dude.
That oxygen, no.
I know.
It's a bitch. Not even interesting enough for me to double check.
That is my favorite me quote because it's exactly how I feel. You say something and I go, that's not even interesting enough to double check to see if you're right.
Well, all we have to do is go through our quotes, and you can have a whole T-shirt or mug line.
I know, it's true.
Just make a mug that says, "Oh shit." Going old school. Someone found all the buttons. Hold on.
I know.
Hold on.
a
We're not
second.
ready for this.
Breaking news. Y'all are amazing. No. Breaking news, Al. I can't believe it. Nick is right there where they're pulling up wreckage from the Titan. Nick, what are you seeing out there?
So far we've seen lots of metal, lots of water, and then there's something in between inside that's human-like.
Gooey.
Back to you.
Okay, so Nick brought it up this morning. He's like, have you seen the now going viral Mythbusters about like what happens to the human body under like extreme ocean pressure?
Yeah.
And it like you
Liquefies.
see like the blood rise up into the helmet and stuff like that. And they're like all cheering and stuff, which feels so
But it was
insensitive.
20
But
years
this
ago.
was forever ago.
And it hadn't
so like
happened
they
yet.
were just really excited to see like what happened.
Yeah.
And like now
Science.
in context
It's
with
dope.
like, oh, it like felt really uncomfortable watching it because I'm like,
Yeah, so they lowered
why would they do this?
they lowered a person in
It's not a person, but yeah,
well
it's
they
like,
lowered
it's like a mannequin filled with pig parts.
what was his name? He used to have a name. Buster. They loaded
Oh.
Buster in to a regular or an old school scuba diver.
Yeah.
And they just kind of dropped him in the ocean. And at a certain point, he hit 135 psi,
Buster, yeah.
and so they destabilized the inside pressure of the suit, and it went, and he liquefied.
Yeah.
And the pressure there was 135 psi, which is pound per square inch.
Yeah.
And that liquefied the person. The one at the Titanic was 6,000 psi.
Yeah.
So the looks like human remains is liquid.
Well, and that's what I said to Nick because I was like, but they're finding human remains. He's like, they're not though. They're finding goo.
Inside the little, yeah, if there's still something that's sealed from the ocean, which I don't know even how, and maybe they just found
it all imploded. So
yeah. I'm
now,
surprised they were able to pull up metal parts.
okay, so then here's my other question though, and this is gonna get dark, y'all. But like, okay, imagine some scenario, Nick, in which I went down into the Titanic.
Okay.
And or I went down to the Titan, and this is me. Would you rather? Yeah. Would you rather know that they found Kristen goo, or would you rather just like be done with it? Like if they hand you like a little vial,
Yeah, like here's Kristen.
Like here it is. Like we've established this is Kristen. I hope this brings you closure. Like would it? Because I don't think it would for me.
It's tough. I don't know. I guess not.
Yeah. But then it's like.
But then I would know. Well, I mean, like, how did I know that that's your goo?
They tested it.
Yeah, but like, it could be mixed with everyone else's goo.
At least 3% of this is probably Kristen.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah, but then like, there's a feeling of like, especially people that know that their loved ones have passed away and they don't have the body. You know what I mean? And like they feel like there's and they feel like, well, we never got to like bury anything. We never got to like have that kind of closure.
Yeah, like I guess it's because that's like if you were to go missing and I never found the body, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't have confirmation you went missing. Like if somebody took you and you're like, "Oh, you're dead." And I go, "What?" And then I never found the body or you got lost. Like I guess it would be like I would still never feel like I know for sure that you're gone. But if I saw you go down in the sub and then the sub came up,
and then there was one big bubble and you're like, what's that?
Yeah, I'd be pretty sure. Like if they brought up the metal part that I saw you go down in, I'd go.
Still.
Yeah, well, maybe she escaped before they.
Yeah, still. I'm a great swimmer.
They couldn't open it?
I can hold on my breath.
Nerd alert!
The DNA testing to confirm is such a tasking long process. Oh, I'm sure. Kristen goo. What would Kristen goo taste like? Welcome to my thoughts in the morning.
What would Kristen goose taste like?
Vanilla birthday cake.
It'd be sweet. All the sugar in the blood.
I'm pre-diabetic, and us mosquitoes love me and everything. So there we go.
They'd hand me the vial, and I go.
Stop. It's disgusting.
That's
Kristen. It tastes like cupcakes and sadness.
What would Nick goo taste like? Mine
would be funfetti. Jesus Christ, this is getting dark. Yours would be red velvet.
Ooh.
Or strawberry cheesecake. Or raspberry cheesecake.
Raspberry cheesecake? You just like raspberry cheesecake?
No, because you like
raspberry
cheesecake. You have the raspberry cheesecake killer bites all the time. You think those are delicious. Yeah, it would apparently taste like peaches and cream macarons because you've eaten your fistful of them in the last couple of days.
So I have a bone to pick about this. I know, like, I have no place to pick this bone, but I'm just going to pick it anyway. Oh, it is Trash Talk Thursday. So
there you go.
Do this. So you bought a box of macarons, like all different, like the rainbow macarons. Like it's a very big box. We all tried them all, and like they're okay, but there's one, the peaches and cream one, that is amazing. And I expressed how amazing this was. Like, god damn, that's good. That's my jam.
Yeah.
And then like I go the next day and they're all gone.
They're not all gone.
Except for like one.
They're not all gone.
I was like, I didn't expect you to not eat them, but I kind of expected you to leave them for me because I didn't eat any of the other ones.
Okay, so here's the deal.
But I have no basis on that.
All right, so I've had all the macarons. I've tasted all of them.
Tasted them all.
And the peaches and cream is by far the best.
It's so good.
It's
yeah.
so good.
Okay, see, but
And
you don't
my
even
mom-
like peaches.
I know, but even my mom was like, "Oh my god, like that's the best."
Okay, so it's clearly the best.
So
Okay.
like everybody wants one.
Yeah.
There was only 5.
Yeah.
I had one, you had one, my mom had one, and then I had one again,
Yeah.
and then I was waiting for you to get the next one.
Yeah. I'm leaving it because I thought you guys wanted it. I didn't
No,
want to eat
I'm
them all.
leaving it for you.
Okay.
So everyone got a taste. The one that should feel slighted is my mother. So we each ate 2, and
It's
she
true.
ate 1.
But
So
she doesn't like
your
macaroni.
venting is unfounded, sir.
I know, but all the other ones have disappeared as well. But I've been
Well,
eating
yeah,
those.
because I'm fat
I know. Well,
and I
I've been-
like sugar,
I've been
and
eating
I've been going. Well, I'll have one.
those too. Then like the rows keep unevening and
Yeah.
then evening out.
Now it's like we just have a row of each one because
Yeah.
nobody wants to take the last one, and I'm like, just take one. I don't care.
Speaking of raspberries, made some freezer jam yesterday.
Delish.
Like you made jam in the freezer or jam that tastes like freezer?
Freezer jam.
Macaron. Lily secretly ate it all.
Yeah, I
That's true.
wish.
Mine would probably be Skittles because taste the rainbow.
Oh, Al's goo would be Skittles. Colleen
Al's
says,
goo.
but
coming
she, but she left the peach for you. I know. I'm leaving it.
I know,
for
but I
you.
left it for you.
I don't. I've already had my
Well, now I'm
allotted
gonna have
peach.
it when I go downstairs.
Well,
Your
then
mom already ate it.
Good for her.
We go down there and like the one peach one's got. Okay, so I didn't know everybody else liked it. I thought that
It was
it.
clearly the best
It's
out
clearly
of all of them.
so good, right?
Like everybody loved them
Yeah.
because that was the first one I tried.
Oh, was it? Okay.
It was the very when I opened the box, I said peaches and cream. That sounds delicious.
Oh, really?
And I
That's-
tried it and I was
seemed
like,
you.
oh my gosh, that's so good.
Yeah. Okay. Like,
Go
'cause
downstairs and get it and her mug. Bring my multiple mugs. Well, if we're showing everything off. No, don't bring the toast plate. Man, I want all the macarons. I know. They're good. I'm not a big macaron. I hope I'm saying that right. Macaron fan. But like I saw them at Costco and they look so pretty because they were all different colors and they look like the rainbow. I was like, that's nice. I know, Colleen. You can get him to do stuff I can't even get him to do. Kathy says, mosquitoes just like some people more than others. My sister and I always get bit up, but her husband and Mark don't. The color of clothing has nothing to do with it because Mark only wears black. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I thought that black was supposed to like attract mosquitoes. I thought I read that somewhere because then I was like, oh, then I'm but like Nick was wearing dark colors that night too, and he's totally fine. It's like my left arm is just destroyed. I have like 6 or 7 bites. I believe it depends on blood type, A+ or negative. I think I'm A negative. I'm not entirely sure. Is that bad? I thought I just saw something crawling across the screen. No, I'm good. Yeah, like I'm a grown ass person and I don't know my blood type. Citronella candles or plants around your yard. I've heard about that. I don't know if they work though. That could be. My sister and I are A+. Interesting. Maybe I'm A+. A+. I know Nick's O. And somebody said something about like, oh, they love O. And I'm like, I don't think that's true because he never gets one mosquito bite. Ever, ever, ever. But it has been a long week, guys. My energy level, I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm trying to like keep it up there, but I'm exhausted. We have spent like the last week like going and doing outings because my mom's been in town and then like talking to her every night. And it's already exhausting with a little one. And now it's like having company and stuff. We haven't had company when Lily was 4 and energetic and crazy. And so it's been super fun. And I've been so glad. I'm going to be so sad letting my mom go today. But yeah, Teresa says I canceled my plans for today. I'm burnt out. Yeah. I told Nick, I'm like, yeah, like as soon as my mom leaves, which I'm super sad about, but like I'm going to sleep for 9 days.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to see my pottery that I made?
I couldn't find your bowl.
Oh yeah, it's somewhere else.
Also, we have nothing to eat in this house.
Yeah, I know.
I'm starving. And I was like, there's nothing I can just pick up and eat.
I'll go to Starbucks afterwards. So first of all, I made a toast plate.
Toast plate. It's so cute.
I made a piece of toast that's a plate. It's a toast plate.
See,
It's supposed to put your toast on it.
I imagine this something different.
Why?
When you told me you made a toast plate, I was like, oh, cute. A plate that looks like a piece of toast. But this,
Are you going to say it doesn't look like a piece of toast?
no. I'm
Oh.
going to say it's a toast bowl.
It's a shallow bowl.
It's a bowl, though.
It's not a
I
bowl.
was expecting a
You can't
plate.
eat soup out of this.
You can.
Yeah, but you can eat soup out of a mug. That doesn't make it a bowl.
Then but the mug has a handle. So
Yeah,
if
but
it had a
like,
handle
bowl
on it,
doesn't
it would
have
be
a
a
handle.
cup. But it's a bowl more than it is a plate.
I would disagree. I mean, it's only like it's
don't
not
know.
even an inch. It's a toast dish.
Dish
Here's
is
a Lego for scale.
toast ashtray.
This is what you have when you have a 4-year-old.
Where the hell did Lego come from?
I
We
don't
have a
know,
4-year-old with a
Nick.
Legos. That's a bowl.
It's not a bowl.
I can eat cereal out of it. It's a bowl.
That would be really weird to eat cereal out of this.
I didn't make
It's a
the
toast ashtray. That's right.
toast
Sean.
ashtray.
Okay, that's my
I'm gonna
toast.
put a poll up.
Okay, we'll go with what the
I
people
know what
say.
everyone's gonna agree with you.
I know
but I'm just saying
because it's not a bowl.
because it's you.
It's a dish. You could put like, your little stuff in it. I don't have any other things. It's too shallow. It's not a bowl. Put your pens in it. That's it. That's all you can fit. It's supposed to just fit like a piece of bread or something.
All right, everybody vote.
All right. Okay, so that's my toast plate.
While that's happening.
I also made a little mug for my tea.
Little tea mug. Ooh,
It's got my initials on the
it's a
bottom.
fancy little mug.
There it
Made that
is.
by hand and painted it and everything.
I painted it. I've made all of this by hand.
Yeah, and painted it.
This is my Game of Thrones mug that I made. Dun, dun,
Bum 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 bum
dun.
bum 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 bum.
Yeah, it looks. It's supposed to be. It was supposed to. The concept was supposed to be like mermaidy,
Yeah,
but it came more Game of Thrones like dragony.
yeah. It looks
Dragon
dope though.
scales. Yeah, that's cool, right?
You could sell those. People, nerds
Thanks.
will buy those.
I don't know if anyone would buy this. And then this was a test, and it turned out really cool. I went online and I've been following all these like pottery influencers because I'm a nerd, and there's decals and stuff that you can like stain your mugs with. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna try it, and it worked.
Look at that.
Like a little mountainside.
It's a mountain cup.
It's a mountain.
Well done. It's hefty though.
They're all hefty. They're all hefty. So that's my
You can't
stuff.
make it. Well, well done.
Thank you.
You're a
Well,
potter.
so this is round 1. Either today or tomorrow, I'm gonna go pick up round 2, which is like 10 other things. This was just the stuff that got done. All right, what was the poll? What did people? Oh, 20% said bowl. One person,
One person.
and everyone else said plate. Mugs need to be hefty. Has to be sturdy. This is particularly heavy though. The Game of Thrones one is very.
5 votes for
Actually,
plate.
no. You know what? This one's heavier. Isn't
Yeah, that one's
wild?
like dense.
Yeah, it's dense.
You could knock
It's
a
dense clay.
out.
Yeah, I could just swing it at somebody.
Yeah.
Take them out.
Thank you for Al for agreeing with me. That's a bowl.
Thanks.
Yeah. We get it. Nobody likes me.
Well, no, it's everybody loves you. You're
No,
just wrong.
I'm
often.
not wrong. It's a bowl. Let's go. I want to see if the heat transfers.
What do you mean?
Like, you can drink
Oh.
it with hot tea.
It gets hot.
Does it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not like great.
Sorry, Nick. Normally I'd agree with you on things, but Kristen's right. I disagree.
Toast plate, not
It's cute.
toast bowl.
Either way, it's cute. But I like it.
Toast plate.
Only I had my mom to say that while I was growing up. I wouldn't be here.
It's true. You'd have too much confidence for me.
That's true.
I'd be like, wait a sec. I need a self-deprecating man.
That guy is khaki. Now I know the death of Nick, Kristen's dense mug after a heated debate.
I don't want it to break though. That's the thing is
I don't think it
I
would.
like this mug.
I think you hit me.
I
with
think
that,
the
no?
handle would fall off,
That's probably right.
and then I'd be sad because I like
Oh, my
because handles are
handle.
hard. They're hard to make.
Yeah. So what makes the handle so difficult? Let's talk about it.
So, the handle. Are you serious? Are you like
Yeah, let's try
interested,
one.
or are you gonna?
No,
are you just
I
trying
get to talk about bowling all the time. Nobody cares about that.
I
so
know, but
let's-
nobody cares
let's-
about mug handles.
Let's let you bore them instead of me for once.
Okay, so imagine a hunk of clay. It's like this big,
Okay.
and then
That's a big-ass hunk of clay.
you gotta rip off a chunk
Okay.
of clay. So you've got this little stress bally type of thing
Ball
of
clay.
clay. You've got to roll it into a thin, evenly spaced line.
Okay. Like Play-Doh, where you have the little roller. Kind of
Well, you can't roll it like that. So you have to pull it. So what happens is you take the mug and you kind of shape it very much like a penis. So it's like rounded and kind of gets bigger at the base. All right, like this.
That's not how my penis looks.
But
just I want to go on record.
no,
That's not how my penis looks.
I know. I'm just saying.
I know
like,
this is
there's-
the only penis you've
you
seen
need
in the
a
last
big,
10 years.
thick base, and you need it to be like coned up. All right. Then you hold it by the base. This is way more interesting than bowling, by the way. You hold it by the base.
The base upside down.
The
Okay.
root.
All right.
And then you take some water and you splash it into your hand and you pull.
Yeah, you do.
You pull the coned piece down.
Well, I know what we have to try later.
And you keep
Now that you've been doing
and
this
you
for
have
8
to
weeks.
do that, and you have to do it with even strokes. So like it's almost like milking a cow a little bit. Like
yeah, it is.
like you got to pull it, but keep it firm the whole same amount of pressure all the way down. Because if you squeeze too tightly in the middle, you just ruin your handle. You have to squeeze the edge, the top
That's what
off,
I'm
and
saying.
throw it away and
It's all
start
about
over.
Grip pressure.
So
Very
you
important.
gotta So and then you gotta keep making sure that your hands are moist, or the clay's gonna start to come off in your hand. Look, you asked. It's really hard.
We definitely have to see if your skills have improved over the last 6
And
weeks.
then so you're pulling it and you're making sure your hands are wet, and then eventually you get this like
you spit on it.
you get this
No?
no, you definitely don't do that. But eventually you get this kind of like thing that pops, like this little like evenly spaced nub,
Okay.
coned nub.
A coned nub.
And then you take the base and you flip it up so that the coned nub kind of comes off like a mug.
Curves.
Kind of
Curve.
curves like
Curves.
a mug. And then
Okay.
you leave it there for like an hour or two.
So what was the hand thing? What's this?
So like if
You
this
hold
is
it
the
and it
base,
falls?
if this is the base of the clay, remember the coned part is now dripping forward. It's
Okay.
it's drooping.
It's done.
It's drooping.
You finish it off.
It's a
now drooping.
flaccid piece of clay at this point.
Okay.
But then you lay it on, you keep it on the table so that the arch is going to start to form.
Does the table have like an actual round arch, or is it like
So like I wish I had a piece of paper that I could kind of show you, but like
curved to the left or to the right?
well, give me hold on a second. I have a little piece of paper.
Curved around the middle.
So here we go.
Slight
That's my notes.
Lean.
So like if this is the lump of clay here, and this is the coned part,
Okay.
this is the table.
Oh, okay. So it leans off.
Yeah.
So it hangs.
So this is the
yeah,
table.
All right.
This is the base of the clay. This is the part that you've pulled, and you let it sit there. So it's kind of developing a handle.
Now, is it
See
wet?
that? It's moist.
Okay.
Yes.
Would it? It's not, but it's not wet enough to like drip water or anything.
No, definitely not. That would be too wet.
What would that look like
It
if
would-
it were to drip water?
It would drip. Dripping water you'd need to throw it away.
Can you
It's
make it
useless
left-handed?
at that point.
Okay.
It's useless.
Well,
Um,
you make a good flaccid handle.
and then you got to cut it off at an angle.
Oh.
You got to score your mug, which means you got to rough it up, and you got to put something on it that's like a little glue, but it's not glue.
Spit.
It's kind of like spit mixed with clay a little bit.
Okay.
You take wet clay and it acts like a glue, and then you smooth it. You smooth it in. Smooth it into your mug. Smooth it.
And I'm done.
Smooth it. And then you let it sit for like a week.
But you're Lorena bobbing on that clay.
I know, you do. You take a knife, you slice off the little curve. You just made yourself a handle.
All right. Well, now we know why ladies are so good at pottery.
I don't like to pull my handles that way. We also have machines.
You have a machine. Okay. What does a machine do?
It's
Gets
like
it done efficiently, right?
Yeah, what's it like? It's like a giant Play-Doh thing. So you shove the clay into this tube, and then you push down on it, and it pulls, and it makes something that's like very even. You
Okay.
just cut that off, and
Well, that seems easier.
Yeah.
Less fun though. You know what I'm saying?
it's a
Don't
lot
get-
less
get-
work.
Get straight to the point.
Yeah.
I like the fondling.
Like attachments.
Also, here's something that makes me happy. I'm gonna see my mom soon. Been waiting like 2 years or something.
Oh.
I don't know what that puppet is. Is it normal to not grow up with both parents? Without both parents? Is it normal to not grow up without both parents? Just curious for others' opinion. Also, opinion on cheese. I've been looking for some normal streamers. I found one, Kristen.
Am I the normal streamer?
After that tirade, you're in the normal one. So, yes,
Yay for seeing your mom.
normally grow. Yeah, yes, yay for seeing your mom.
Mhm.
Yes to grow up without both parents. Same. And cheese is amazing.
Yeah.
It's the greatest invention ever made. And
I like cheese.
I like. We're big cheesers here, unless it's Tillamook, and then
Mm. I bought a brie because I saw this recipe of just like
Yeah, it's been
blending
sitting in the
brie.
fridge. Yeah.
I know, because we ran out of honey. You're supposed to top it with honey.
Ah.
It's supposed to be like a replica of French Laundry's spreadable brie appetizer.
There's French Laundry.
French Laundry is like one of the most world famous restaurants out of San Francisco.
Really?
It's like one of the most famous restaurants in the world.
French
Laundry. It takes
Okey-doke.
like 9 years to get a reservation there.
I like Havarti.
I like Havarti.
Brie.
I like a good mozzarella ball.
Yeah, I like a good brie. Like, yeah, is it gonna go bad in there? Probably not, right? It's been
No,
aging for
probably not.
20 years, so it might as well sit in the fridge for a week.
Yeah.
All right,
It'll be
cool.
fine.
I'm excited for the brie.
Yeah. As soon as we get some honey, we'll dip into it.
Well, we got to go to the store at some point
Yes.
because we need all the things. Again, no food. Very hungry. Starving to death, as you can tell.
Well, how about if we end the stream early and I go get you some Starbucks?
No, I'll suffer for you guys. It's Thursday. We might not be back tomorrow. Most of my classmates are all like, you don't know your parents? No, Jennifer. I haven't seen them in years. I can't even remember what they look like.
So where are you from, Al?
Yeah. In America, that's shit's normal. You don't know both of your parents, or you don't know one of the
Are you
parents?
adopted?
Yeah.
It's
It's like
possible.
adoption's like normal too. So I was raised by a single mother. And I know my dad. He was there occasionally. I saw him on the summers. But yeah. It's normal. Unless you're in a country where it's frowned upon.
Yeah, I'm curious.
3 cheese, panini, Havarti, Munster, and provolone. That's 4.
That's 4.
Yeah, I'm a big. I think I'm sharp cheddar's my jam. Like that's
Sharp cheddar is the classic.
Yeah,
one.
mozzarella's good. Also,
Yeah.
I don't like any super fancy cheeses, but I enjoy a good cheese.
Let me know if you're in the Couve till Sunday. Let me know if y'all want to do dinner or breakfast or something. Yeah, we'll let you know. We have to work all weekend.
Yes, so we're at the Malala Buckaroo Rodeo from Sunday to Wednesday.
So we're going to be awful busy. So we might be taking Saturday just to rest and recuperate. But so no hard feelings if we don't get around this time, but we will try.
I may or may not be at bowling on Sunday, depending.
Burrata on pizza.
On pizza?
Never had it on pizza.
I don't know what burrata is.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, I'm thinking of birria.
But yeah, I do.
different.
That sounds tasty too.
That's different.
But yeah, for sure. We'll do something somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably. Nope. All good. Just want to let you know. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone have a wonderful day.
We're both so exhausted.
Ugh.
I'm in the U.S.
Burrata.
and no, I'm not adopted. My grandma has been raising me ever since. My dad is in prison in Utah. Both are drug addicts. I think my mother's is still on drug rehab. Well, you and Nick have
Well,
so much in
Welcome
common.
to the Papa Prison Club.
Yeah, Nick's a card-carrying member of the Papa Prison.
Yeah, my
Club.
dad's in the prison in California.
Oh my God.
They probably will never communicate.
They probably don't know each other, though.
Yeah, and it's not drugs. Wish it was. Hasta la pasta.
I also wish it was drugs. As your wife, I want to go on record
Yeah.
and say that.
Maybe we should just start telling people that.
What? That
drugs.
he's in, for...
It's in for drugs. It's drugs. Just sold a bunch of drugs. Sold and did a bunch of drugs. That guy. Big druggie. Hoozles. What are we doing? Oh, so I have to move a giant mattress downstairs. We're beginning our new mattress today.
Yeah, that's good.
So I called them to have them take it away, but I've got to take it to the curb. But I don't want it to be on the curb for long because there's some stains on it. Not fun stains. Like I have a toddler and 3 cats stains,
Yeah.
and it looks bad.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed to put it out on the curb because it looks
Yeah.
like we wet our pants, wet the bed every night.
Yeah,
And it's like, no, my cat just threw up there, and like
that's why I'm throwing the bed away.
the acid on it is put a stain on it, but it was cleaned.
Yeah, Tempur-Pedic. I don't know what kind of
I
bed
don't
it
know
is.
what kind of bed it is. It's
Yeah.
kind of
It's not
squishy.
Tempur-Pedic though. I hate Tempur-Pedic.
It's a kind that stays cold.
Yeah, it's a chilly bed.
So I'm curious.
See, either way, it's new and better than the one I have now that is lumpy
Agreed.
as shit. So, but
New is always better when it comes to a mattress.
but the trash people don't come until like anywhere between now and 3, and so
Yeah.
I don't want to put it out there too early. So I have to go get the car fixed today. So it's gonna be lots of new things happening. Hopefully they just go, it's a wash, get a new one. And I go, all right, we'll take that one. And they go, all right, here you go. often do you rotate?
When necessary.
Yeah. Once the groove is in. Once I can't roll out. Let me know how the chili bed works. We have been debating getting one. So. Amazing Club. Also, Nick, have you seen the Ziggy comic? It's pretty old. It runs in the newspaper. I have a blanket themed after it. Still have it. I'm actually using it right now. Good old Ziggy, huh?
The Ziggy, huh?
I never read the comics. I'm old, but I'm not. I read the newspaper old.
How old are you, Al? I'm curious. Ziggy's kind of an older reference.
Yeah, but there's a lot of
But
kids
there's
digging into the old
kids.
crates now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a 12-year-old with an Ice Cube shirt yesterday. I was like,
What you know about Ice Cube?
what you know about the Don Dada? I don't even know that's his name. What's his name? I forget. What the hell's his nickname? Stupid Randy, you know. Yay. What the hell?
DMX?
What is it? What the hell was his nickname? All right, now it's gonna bother me. Ice Cube. Not that Ice Cube isn't a nickname. Did you know Ice Cube is in the TMNT? I did. I'm excited about it.
He's the fly guy. 14. My grandmother worked in a newspaper, and I helped her fold newspapers maybe a year or two before her company shut down. Well, gosh, 14? Look at us hitting Generation Z.
Right?
Are you
I should've
Generation Z or are you Alpha?
No, Lily's Alpha.
I know, yeah. But Lily's 4. She's not that far away from 14. It's only 10
It's
years.
true.
Ice Cube. What are you looking at?
It's hard to figure. Like, he calls himself something in like the War and Peace album. I forget what the hell. God, it's so old. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, I saw a kid wearing an Ice Cube shirt. I was like, psh, psh. No Vaseline. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna go.
I don't know what I'm trying to look it up.
Yeah. Oh, Don Mega.
Don Mega?
Don Mega.
Yeah.
Don
I
Mega.
just saw this, so Don Mega.
God, that was a good album. The War album, Ice Cube, so good. It's angry, aggressive. I like it. All right, let's go raid.
All right.
Well, we're not gonna raid. No, nobody's on that we care about. We're just gonna go.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Nice to meet you, Al.
Yeah.
We'll be back maybe tomorrow, if not next week. Have a great rest of your day, and remember to
be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes!
Have you been to Olive Garden? It's all right.
Best restaurant ever.
I don't know where you live. If you live in
Well,
Indiana,
you are
that makes sense.
14.
That's true. Yeah.
Breadsticks are the height of your cuisine at this
bread-
point.
I'm gonna blow your 14-year-old mind. Breadsticks, Alfredo sauce. Get it.
Nick.
You'll thank me later. Bye.